Woohoo, Andrew is back. A string of injuries threatened his ability to work, and after months of discussion, soul searching, and crying into his pillow every night, Andrew very reluctantly sold his Beta Xtrainer. But, as we all know, the dirt bike addiction makes a full-blown heroin habit just look like a mild desire for something salty. So, 3 months later, Andrew caved in and he's bought a new bike. We are proud to present this exclusive interview with this prime Gumby. So Andrew, you sold the Beta Xtrainer 3 months ago. Now you've got a RR300 and you're hoping you won't be so injury prone now?
Yeah, that's right. I'm telling myself constantly to ride like an old man. That's my mantra.
Okay, so how's that been working out for you?
Look, I think it's actually working out well. I do actually go around and remind myself regularly as someone else is in front of me and I think I'm going to give it a bit here and I go, no, ride like an old man. And it does work. I think you've got to be a bit careful sometimes that you don't go and balk at points where you actually need to keep your momentum up and so on. But yeah, I'm always thinking to myself, just stick at the 80%. Don't go flat out. Don't push yourself into something where you can tell that the speed is risky or that the obstacle is too difficult. So yeah, I'm just trying to hold back a little bit all the time, but to be honest, I don't think it's actually changing my speed much. I think it just means that I'm thinking a lot harder as I ride. Yeah, Barry, another one of the things that I do to protect myself when riding is just simply going riding with you, because you are so slow that it really just means that I'm not putting myself in dangerous positions. The only thing is there is always a danger of front-on impacts from just ramming up the back end of you because you are going so slow.
So the new reformed Andrew is never going to fall off his bike again.
No, mate, it can't happen. Look, honestly, with dirt bike riding, you're always going to be prone to getting injuries, and if you can't put up with that, you really need to give it up. If you can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen. Because even if you ride at half your speed, you can always just get hit by a sharp stick on your boot when you're halfway down a hill and it just throws you off balance, and next thing you go to the bars. There's always the unexpected out there. But one big thing though, I guess, is that if you can avoid getting tired, you make a lot more mistakes when you're tired. So if you can hold back, ride within your limits, stick at the 80% level, then don't get tired, and you're really going to cut down the amount of injuries and falls.
Always fascinated with how our personalities affect our riding and approach to challenges. Faced with a vertical cliff face, I usually start to whimper, try not to wet my pants, and just dream about trying it in future reincarnation as a young male with balls.
That was probably biting off more than I could chew. The weird thing is I've done that before though.
Andrew, on the other hand, is trying to decide whether to hit it full throttle in 3rd or 5th gear.
Oh, only just.
It's great to have Andrew back on a dirt bike again, but it will be interesting to see how he goes with trying to curb that impulsive enthusiasm when he sees an obstacle that is likely to kill or maim him. And in the meantime, I will man up and order a pair of gonads to make me less worried about hurting myself. Summer is officially over, but today's ride is a shocker. The predicted showers and cool weather didn't happen. Instead, it's a blistering 35 degrees Celsius out here, extremely humid and no cloud cover at all. Recently, a healthy 32-year-old rider died from heat stroke in this area. So we old Gumbies planned to take it easy today. But the dreaded dirt bike addiction kicks in, and I foolishly decide to try one of our trickier climbs.
Out of practice. Definitely need more momentum there.
By the time I turn the bike around, I'm feeling a bit of heat exhaustion, and the symptoms won't ease until the following morning. Same for Andrew. He tries a rock face at low speed for a challenge, but the heat is already taking its toll.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Sorry, mate.
Oh, I didn't keep my momentum.
I think we're getting tired.
Yeah, must be.
By the time he picks his bike up a few times, he is getting pretty groggy.
I started overheating earlier and I think Andrew is now.
Heat exhaustion is always a good excuse to do a strip show.
Andrew claims to be overheating and that's why he's stripped off, but he's just a show off, no doubt about it.
Ashley rides Andrew's RR300 up for him. A quick side note, have you noticed how smooth the video footage is in this vid? I'm trying out the Sony Action Cam, which has a very impressive digital stabilisation, something my GoPro lacks. It's early days, but I think this is going to be my replacement for the GoPro Black. I'll report back after extensive testing.
Holy fuck! The branch just caught the rear wheel and just about sent me off.
And a final note, supporters have been asking me if I ever plan to try another extreme enduro event. I use the term supporters loosely, as you guys obviously want me to kill myself in one of these events. Well, it's early days, but there might be a chance to ride in one of Red Bull's extreme enduros. I'll let you know if it comes to pass. Gulp.